US President Donald Trump has picked Neil Gorsuch as his nominee to the US Supreme Court. If confirmed, it would mean the highest court in the United States would have more conservative judges than liberals. And that's pivotal, as the court has the last legal word on many of America's most sensitive issues, from abortion to gun control. Republicans have been enthusiastic about the choice, but many Democrats have pledged to block it. Well, for more, let's speak to Kevin McAleese, who's joining us now from Washington, D.C. Good morning to you, Kevin. So he's picked this man, Neil Gorsuch. What do we know about him, and what kind of reaction are we seeing to this nomination?
Yeah, this was a prime-time performance from President Donald Trump in the East Room of the White House. He made his announcement and he went for the favourite, Neil Gorsuch, 49 years old. If he is confirmed, he would be the youngest serving among the current Supreme Court lineup. But typically when these people are thrust into the limelight, everyone scrambles to try and find out exactly who they are and what their qualifications look like. In his case, he's actually the son of a former Reagan cabinet member. He has worked in the Department of Justice. He has served as a federal appeals judge for the last decade, you know, he seems to favour a more literal interpretation of the US Constitution. And that's significant because that's the same sort of style and approach that the late Justice Antonin Scalia, the man he could potentially be replacing, also took. But in terms of reaction, typically, of course, the Republicans are on the round are delighted with his nomination. They say he's a mainstream conservative. He'll represent the views and opinions of the American people. Not so much from the Democrats. We heard from House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi, who actually described this conservative nominee as a hostile appointment.
And Kevin, what impact will this have on the Supreme Court? You mentioned there that he's replacing Antonin Scalia, so of course he's going to be on the conservative side of that. And will this have any impact on Trump's recent executive order on immigration?
Yes, you're right. I mean, that's going to be an important issue, but there are many hot-button issues that Gorsuch will be pressed on over the coming weeks and months. This is a protest that could take us as long as up until April, as he undergoes grilling from judiciary committees, from senators. You know, they will want to pore through and scrutinise his background and know exactly where he stands on a number of issues. But right up there at the front, you can imagine, will be Donald Trump's recent executive orders, that sweeping refugee ban, the ban from 7 Muslim-majority countries as well, all of this triggering these protests here. That will be asked of Neil Gorsuch when he comes up in front of senators, and it's significant, more so than ever now, because of course it's the subject of legal challenges and could in fact find its way to the steps of the United States Supreme Court.
Absolutely. Okay, Kevin, for now in Washington, thank you.